Alright, I'm back here. I couldn't run home without testing this last little thing. So I'm still out here in Portland, Maine. Air temperature is about 18 degrees. I am in the middle of a parking lot. And I've got this, what I've got down here is a copper fitting. If you can see that, it's just a little copper fitting. Nothing special. Just sitting here like that. The only difference is one side is facing the moonlight. As you can see, we've got a pretty full moon there. Pretty beautiful. And one side is facing the moonlight, as well as my headlamp is lighting that up. And the other side is not facing the moonlight, so it is kind of in the moonshade, as it were. I'm just going to test real quick. The wind is definitely picking up, and it is freaking cold out here. I'm going to test the difference between the two sides of this fitting. You know, copper is a really excellent conductor of heat. So what we're going to do here is, well, let me turn that light on for you. Test the ground here. It's reading 9 degrees. Fitting is reading 9.7 degrees, 9.4. I mean, obviously it's ground's reading 10.1 there. The fitting, oh, I can't really see the fitting. Fitting, I'm shining right on the fitting there. You can see that or not. And it's reading 8 degrees on the copper fitting. And again, 10 degrees on the ground. I'll go around the other side here, the one that's facing the moonlight. And I hit the ground again. Reading 11.9 over here. And the copper is reading 7.5, 8.1 degrees on this copper. Oh, just dropped to 4, 6. What is going on there? Am I blocking it? Oh, negative 16. What? It says what? What? Negative 1 degree, negative 3 degrees. The car coming, bear with me here. Alright, back on the fitting. Facing the moonlight, we have 3 degrees on the fitting. Oh, negative 6 on the fitting. Negative 9 on the fitting. Negative 5 on the fitting. Negative 2 degrees on the fitting. It really depends where you're hitting that thing. Negative 31. Negative 5. Negative 10. I'm going to hold it steady here. 6, 1 degree. All over the place over here. Negative 10, negative 19. Back over to this side. The side facing the shade of the moon. And we were at 7, 6, 7, 7.8. 3 degrees, 7 degrees, and 1 degree. Let's try that again. 9 degrees. 9.6, 9.9. 9.9. And try it again. 9.09. Oh, see, as soon as I get to the top, it's reading a lot colder. Look at that. That's where the moonlight's actually hitting it. So I gotta stick on this lower portion of it to make sure no moonlight's hitting it. And I'm at 9, 8 degrees. 10 degrees. And again, 10.7, 10.3, 10.4. Back to the moonlit side. Here's the moon. Back to the moonlit side. And we're at 2 degrees. 10 degrees. 3 degrees, 2 degrees. Negative 5. Negative 2. Negative 1. And again. Negative 5, 4. Sorry. 6 degrees, 7 degrees. Let's try it again. Get this angle over here. See if I can. And make sure you can see it. It's kind of tough. 6 degrees, 7 degrees, 5 degrees. Negative 29. What? -2, -3, -8. -95? What? How is that even possible? -32, -21, -8, -3. 2 degrees. Back into the side in the shade. $7 degrees, 8 degrees, 9 degrees, 9.0, 9.1, 7.0, 9.7 degrees. And again, 10 degrees. Now, I'll simply turn that around. All right, now you can still see the moonlight there, okay? I'm gonna give it a second just to fucking equalize. Wow, it's cold. Okay. And the side in the shade of the moon. We've got 7 degrees, 8 degrees. Oop. Keep it down low. 7 degrees, 8 degrees, 9 degrees. The ground is 10 degrees. My hands are so cold, they're falling off. All right, 10 degrees on the ground, 11 degrees on the ground. On the fitting, you've got 10.0, 9.7. I'm going to walk over to the side in the moonlight again. And get the angle adjusted, and bam. So 9, it drops to 0 right away. -4, -5, 6 degrees, 7 degrees. And try it again. 7, 5, 0, -1, -4, 2 to -2, -7, 6 degrees, 7 degrees, -31. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
What you got there?
A piece of copper and a camera. How you guys doing?
Doing a little
Good.
experiment?
Yeah, just doing some thermometers, testing. Just a little infrared thermometer.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We were just checking in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's
just make sure you're
church
not doing
property,
anything.
so.
Oh
we just have
yeah,
to
I'm
make
sorry
sure-
about that. I'm being respectful.
Okay.
I'm on the way out actually.
Okay.
Cool.
Just making sure you're not blowing anything up.
Oh geez, no.
No
Just-
rockets. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're all adults here.
That's good.
I was just
What do you-
testing the temperature of the moonlight versus the temperature of the moonshade on a piece of conductive equipment. Oh, sorry, shut that in your face. On a piece of conductive metal,
Cool.
and there's a big variation in temperature.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
Are you a scientist? Or are you just curious?
I'm curious.
That's
and,
cool.
And what would you think would be the difference if there was one?
I'd say 30 degrees.
I'd say like 2.
And which would you think would be warmer?
Well, I would guess the moonlight would be warmer.
I'm finding the opposite.
Really?
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
The moonlight, the stuff in the moonlight is cooler, at least by this,
Right.
than the shade of the moon.
Interesting.
It is, and that just goes completely contrary to what you'd expect.